Gilla House taking it back to the Tang Dynasty. Yo, Gilla House taking it back to the Tang Dynasty. Strategy 18, capture the chief, watch the whole crew freeze. Zun in the spot, let's get it. Defeat the enemy by snapping their head off. Yo, we stalk arrows, yo, shoot them at the boss. Rebels think we broke, but we setting up the cross. Hit the general, watch the army start to run. One smart move, now the battle's done. We stalk arrows, they laughing like fools. Run straight to the leader with the good news tools. Yaziki exposed, arrow fly straight and true. Chaos in the camp, that's how real generals do it. She rebellion, Tang Dynasty grind. Rebel army big, but holding on by a thin line. Money, fear, promises, keep them in the fight, but chop the head off. Whole squad lose they might. Zhang Zun peep the game, said we gotta flip this quick. They taking losses heavy, but they still won't quit. So we told his troops, sharpen up them dry wheat stalks. Load the bows, make them look like we out of real shots. Wheat flies through the air, rebels get hit but no pain. They smile big, Tang boys done ran out of ammo, we rain. They grab them stalks, run straight to the big commander. Look chief, they got nothing, this war is ours to handle. But James Zun, watching close with his sharpest shooter, see who they bowing to, that's the one, let him feel the maneuver. Bullseye, arrow lands, Yin Ziki takes the hit. Left eye, wounded bad, now the rebel spirit split. Whole army panic, running left and right. Loyalty shaky when the leader's out to fight. If the crew was ride or die from the heart, they might keep swinging out of vengeance from the start. But most crews held together by cash or by threat. One clean shot to the top, whole rebellion sweat. I'm spitting war wisdom like Red Man on the mic. Turn farm scraps to weapons, call it harvest strike. You think your squad too strong to ever fall apart? I aim for the brain, leave the body with no heart. From ancient Suyang to any battlefield scene, same rule applies, cut the head in the dream. Calculate smart, don't just blast and hope. Make them show they leader, then deliver the scope. Gilla. If the bond is weak, just paper or straight fear. One arrow to the chief and the whole thing disappear. But real loyalty deep, then beware the fire. Soldiers might fight harder, fueled by that desire. Me, I study moves, I don't rush the play. Exposed to top dog, then I end the day. We stalk arrows, yo, classic Tang moves. Tang Zun showed the world how to win smooth. Strategy 18, capture they chief. Get the piece, TruVerAck style. Bring that heat in the east, yeah. Straight strategy. Gilla House.
When facing a strong enemy army that is tied to their commander merely through money, superstition, or intimidation, aim for the leader. If the commander is defeated, the rest of the forces may either flee or align with you. Conversely, if their loyalty to the leader is genuine, be wary. The army might keep fighting even after his fall, fueled by a thirst for revenge. In contemporary counterterrorism efforts, the chief frequently serves as the influential leader who offers both ideological cohesion and strategic guidance for a decentralized network. The 2011 US operation against the Abbottabad compound was based on the assumption that eliminating bin Laden would lead to a power vacuum and weaken al-Qaeda's operational strength more efficiently than numerous minor confrontations. The result, although al-Qaeda continued to exist, the removal of its chief disrupted the organization's central leadership and greatly reduced its capacity to orchestrate large-scale attacks on a global scale. In the corporate landscape, the phrase capturing the chief can take the form of an internal coup or a hostile takeover, both aimed at altering a company's core direction. In November 2023, OpenAI's board made the decision to dismiss CEO Sam Altman. Their goal was to counteract the aggressive commercialization strategy that Altman embodied in order to uphold their original non-profit mission. The result, this decision backfired. Since Altman was integral to the company's identity, his removal sparked a near-total uprising among employees, demonstrating that in contemporary business, the chief is frequently intertwined with the army. In the world of grey zone, warfare and international commerce, the capture of a high-ranking executive can effectively immobilize a large corporation that a nation-state perceives as a security risk. The 2018 detention of Huawei CFO, Meng Wanzhou in Canada, at the behest of the US, was a strategic move aimed at applying pressure on the Chinese technology behemoth and its leadership. The result, by focusing on a member of Huawei's royal family, she is the founder's daughter, the US managed to hinder Huawei's global growth and leverage the legal capture as a significant tool in wider geopolitical discussions. In order to modernize the concept of defeat the enemy by capturing their chief, for the ongoing fight against deepfakes and misinformation, we need to rethink what the chief actually means. In the digital sphere, the chief is not typically a person, it's the algorithm or the source node that allows a falsehood to go viral. If you only debunk one fake video, you're confronting a soldier. If you take down the system that spreads it, you secure victory in the war. Initially, we focus on source credibility. In the past, you would capture the general. Nowadays, you capture the metadata. By using digital watermarking and blockchain-verified provenance, we can trace the true origin of a media piece. When we can demonstrate where a video truly originated, the chief, the false source, loses all its influence as its disguise is revealed immediately. Next, we emphasize the importance of capturing the narrative. Misinformation prevails when it is the sole story being shared. To counter it, you must take the high ground in the information landscape. This involves employing pre-bunking, which is like immunizing individuals by educating them on the tactics used by manipulators before they encounter the deepfake. You are not merely combating the falsehood, you are winning the audience's attention and trust ahead of the adversary's reach. At last, we turn our attention to algorithmic accountability. The real chief in the contemporary world is the recommendation engine that pushes sensational deepfakes to the top of your feed. To effectively fight misinformation, we need to work alongside tech platforms to capture or adjust these algorithms, so they emphasize verified facts over engagement-driven fakes. When the algorithm halts its support, the army of bots and shares quickly dwindles. Instead of chasing down every single lie, we can focus on strengthening the systems, sources, and mental frameworks that facilitate their spread. This ancient wisdom helps us construct a much more secure digital future. Let's examine Incident 1122 from the AI Incident Database, where deepfake videos of well-known personalities such as Elon Musk and Jennifer Aniston were utilized to facilitate elaborate giveaway scams. In this scenario, the army represents the multitude of automated bot accounts, while the soldiers symbolize the individual fake videos that are surfacing on social media. Attempting to remove them one at a time is akin to engaging in a futile game of whack-a-mole. To update the strategy of defeating the enemy by capturing their chief, we concentrate on 3 specific AI-driven power nodes. First, we seize the chief of identity through digital provenance. Modern technologies like the C2PA standard serve as a digital DNA for content. By employing AI to detect a missing or broken cryptographic seal on a celebrity's video, we can immediately identify the source of the deception. If a video featuring Elon Musk lacks the verified signature from his actual recording device or a reputable news outlet, the system recognizes it as an imposter and neutralizes its sharing capability. We aren't combating the video, we are capturing the evidence of its illegitimacy. Next, we focus on capturing the chief of distribution by targeting the botnet command and control. Deepfakes like these depend on a chief of staff, the main server or AI agent that manages the bot army. Contemporary cybersecurity employs AI-driven pattern recognition to spot not just a single fake account, but the collective heartbeat of the whole network. When the AI notices that 5,000 accounts have all shared the same Jennifer Aniston video within 30 seconds, it identifies the central controller by blacklisting the entire cluster simultaneously. By eliminating the coordination hub, the bot army becomes leaderless and quiet. Thirdly, we identify the chief of logic using real-time fact injection. The essence of a scam lies in the deceptive promise it offers. Today's AI assistants can utilize a method known as retrieval-augmented generation to detect a deepfake in a user's feed and immediately display a context window. This window retrieves real-time information from the AI incident database or other official sources to indicate that this is a recognized scam tactic associated with Incident 1122. By intercepting the narrative precisely when someone is on the verge of being deceived, the AI safeguards the user's mind from the psychological manipulation that the deepfake aimed to achieve. Hey there, let me explain this in a super simple and friendly way. TruVerAck has a really clever deepfake detector that works like a step-by-step detective for videos. Imagine it as a smart security system that checks videos layer by layer to figure out if they're real or fake, especially the kind of AI-generated video scammers used in that sad Southampton romance scam where they pretended to be Jennifer Aniston and other celebrities. Here's how it works, nice and easy. You start by feeding a video into the system. First thing it does is a quick check called Tier 0. It looks at the video's hidden metadata, using something called C2PA to see if it has proper proof of where it came from. If everything looks legit, it can immediately say, hey, this seems real, and stop there to save time. But if anything feels suspicious, which often happens with scam videos shared on WhatsApp or Facebook, it moves on to the next steps. In Tier 1, it dives into the video itself. It uses smart tricks like checking unnatural frequency patterns, looking for real blood flow signals in the skin. Yes, it can spot a real heartbeat, and watching how naturally the person blinks. Deepfakes often mess these up, so this catches a lot of fakes early. Next, Tier 2 checks the audio. It listens carefully to the voice using special sound features and a tiny AI model to spot if it's a cloned or fake voice. Super useful, since the scammers in that incident also used voice cloning. Then Tier 3 looks at the words and lip movements. It reads any text on screen, turns speech into text, and makes sure the lips are moving exactly in sync with the words. When they don't match perfectly, that's another big red flag for deepfakes. After gathering all these clues, Tier 4 puts everything together into a neat package and lets a small smart language model, like Phi 3 or Gemma, think about it and make sense of the whole thing. Finally, you get a clear answer. Is it real or fake? Plus a plain English explanation that tells you exactly why it made that decision. No confusing tech talk, just helpful, easy to understand reasons. This whole pipeline is perfect for situations like the AI incident 11/22, where scammers sent fake videos and photos of celebrities to trick a vulnerable person over many months. You can just upload a suspicious video or image you received, and TruVerAck will help you quickly figure out if it's genuine or part of a deception. It's designed to be fast, smart, and actually explain itself, so regular people, not just tech experts, can use it to stay safe from these kinds of AI-powered scams. Pretty cool, right? If you have a video you'd like to understand better or any other questions, just let me know.